Hello everybody and welcome to Nit's Survival Guide for Minecraft. I am OMG Nit and this is episode 2. So in episode between episode 1 and episode 2 I've just done a little bit of work expanding our wheat patch a little bit just so we could get a little bit of that grind done off camera, and we have now got a fair few bits of wheat in the ground. I also did a little bit of tree farming as well, and we now have a little bit of a forest established over this side where we've got a load of trees in. You can see the rest of the wheat growing there. But today I want to concentrate on starting to gather some of those early game resources. So this is things like ores that we need. So particularly today we're going to be looking for iron ore. We might see what else we find as we go along. But we will also be looking for things like maybe a bit of copper, but mainly iron because I want to get that iron armor situation sorted out. I'd like to get a bucket and some iron tools, and so we're going to go and start and do a little bit of caving. So I have spotted a little crack in the ground because there's no caves around here. If you kind of look around, there's no caves. So you caves and cliffs update, and there's no caves. Oh, pillagers. I'm going to try and avoid the pillagers right now because, to be honest, we've got no armor, no shields, no swords, no nothing, and we're just going to head straight underground. So there's this little crack here that I noticed has got quite a dark hole down it. So we're going to head down here. I have made some torches ready to go. So we're going to light our way, and we're going to use the left-hand lighting routine. So basically, we pop a torch on the left. Oh, lapis. Okay, so this is lapis lazuli. I don't think I can mine it with a stone axe. I think we're going to leave that there. We'll get it later. Lapis lazuli, it is used for enchanting, and you can also use it for blue dye if you want to, but it seems a bit wasteful really. And here we are in our first bit of cave. So that's our cave exit. I tend to try and mark a cave exit with just a bit of spammer torches so that we've got some idea. And there we go, we've got our first iron of the series. So that is handy. I'm just going to light down this cave a bit. Yep, there we go, there's a zombie. And we're going to have to take out our first mob of the game. So you'll notice I jumped and hit him with the axe there, and the idea is that that gives a critical shot. Here's another one. Here we go. So critical shot is when you see those stars fly out when you hit them, means you've hit them with a critical shot. That basically means that it deals more damage and you can take them down quicker. Because if I just try and hit him one-on-one with the axe, he will probably get a couple of hits in on me as well. Oh, uh-oh, baby zombie. Now this might be the first death of the season. Get ready. This is not good. So we're gonna give him. Oh yeah. Okay, baby zombies are hardcore. They hit super hard, and they cause you some trouble. So we're gonna get this iron right away and get our iron collection to go. So we just got 2 bits of iron because we're just using a stone pickaxe right now, and we're gonna keep looking around these caves for some ores. Is there anything that goes down that way? It's a quick little poke down. Is that just some long drop? Let's go find out. So we're just going to make sure as we head down this hole that we've got a bit of an escape route. So I've just chiseled out these little bits of rock so we can get back up easily, just in case we, have any mobs start chasing us like we did that baby zombie. So this is all about just being a little bit careful, making sure you've always got a route out. And I don't think actually we're going to go too much further down here because this is looking like it's just going to go to like a long drop, but we will light it up and stop any mobs spawning down here. Yeah, that's a massive drop. We're not ready for that. It's not time for those sorts of caving experiences yet. Let's just see what we can find in the top end of the caves. Oh, I thought I'd left myself a way out. Apparently I hadn't. There we go. We go. Back up the top. So we're going to head down this bit where we saw the baby zombie come from now, but we'll be a little bit careful because we've still really not got a lot of gear. We'll get our torches back on our hotbar and we'll stick those on the walls as we go down so we can find our way in and out. That just goes up that side. Stick a torch up there regardless. Okay, just go up this side for now. gravel. So you see this gravel here, this is a bit of a trap, because if we disturb that gravel, it's going to drop in on us there. I didn't want that to drop on our heads, so I've just disturbed it to make sure we don't get got. And basically you can dig gravel out with a shovel, and it drops gravel, and occasionally it'll drop flint. And flint, oh, hello. Oh, okay, wow. That's quite a big cave. Yeah, so gravel will drop flint and gravel, and basically you can use gravel to make concrete powder, which is quite a useful thing. I'm just going to mark our entrance spot here, and you can use flint to make a flint and steel, which is how we'll light a nether portal, which we'll be doing in a couple of episodes time. So I'm just going to run around this cave quickly and try and light most of it up so that we don't get too many mobs spawning in. And then, oh, Skelly, I think we're going to try and take some cover because we can't really deal with taking too much damage right now. So we're going to let the mobs come to us. I'm just going to quickly eat. And then if the mobs are following us, which looks like the zombies are going to, I can do a little trick here so I don't have to fight the mobs too head on. If I block, oh, I didn't block it off. There we go. So he can stay down there now, and I can hit him without him being able to hit me. There we go, so that's one of those taken care of. Here comes the other one. Come on down here, come and fetch me. There you go, come up to where your friend was. And this is good, certainly early game, to make sure you don't take any damage when you've got pretty rubbish tools and pretty non-existent armour. So the Skelly seems to have wandered off a little bit. I'm just going to light this bit up because I don't want anyone creeping up here at me. So we'll stick torches on the left hand side again, that should be okay. Thought I saw something on the ceiling then. And we'll stick torches in down here as well to make sure no one can creep up on us. Oh wow, okay. Well, we're going to get this iron. You can see me skipping through the caves right now and just lighting everything up. Oh, let's double back on ourselves, back into the same hole. So, yeah, I'm lighting everything up because that stops the mob spawning, and it means you can then mine your ores in some sort of piece. And you're not going to get crept up on by a creeper who would quite happily blow us up. Right, so we're going to take him on carefully. There we go, that's creeper dealt with. And yeah, so I'm now going to start mining up some of these ores. We're concentrating on iron right now, so that's copper. We're ignoring the copper right now because we'll cover that in another episode, just kind of a bit dedicated to copper mining and copper usage. So for right now, we're going to concentrate on iron. So I'm going to jump around this cave a little bit and see how much iron I can gather up in this quick mining session. And we just broke our pickaxe, so just looking out for mobs. There's some over there, but they're not paying me any attention. So now we've got a bit of iron on us. I'm going to make a furnace on the fly. I'm going to drop that furnace down just next to our crafting table. I'm going to put 8 of our raw iron in, because that's what we can smelt with one single piece of coal. And we're going to smelt that down, and then I'm going to make myself the first iron pickaxe of the series. So I need 3 pieces of iron to drop through into here, and I can then make that into an iron pick. So there we go, we've got our 3 iron, and we've acquired hardware as one of our achievements. And I've now got an iron pickaxe. So this means that we can just mine these ores a little bit quicker. And we can... Oh, hello creeper, glad I spotted you at the last minute. Off you go. Go away. Yeah, get wrecked. Yeah, creeper, trying to actually creep up on me. We're going to have to light some more of this cave up in a second. But we can mine up all these ores, and an iron pickaxe lets you mine things like the lapis, things like, there we go, we've got another 8 now, so if I drop that into there and drop 1 piece of coal there, we can have that smelting up while we're busy. yeah, if we want to mine up lapis or diamonds or anything pretty much in the game now, other than obsidian, we can mine that with an iron pickaxe. Obsidian needs a diamond pickaxe, so we won't be mining any of that until we finally find our first diamonds, which could be lucky today and find diamonds, but I'm going to say that's probably going to be in an episode or two's time. So I'm going to bomb around this cave now, lighten it up a bit more, because there's still a lot of space where mobs can spawn. And the idea is you just spam torches around, spread them about a bit, and dodge the creepers. See you later. Bye bye. Uh-oh. Who was that? Someone's on me. A zombie. See, people sneaking up on me now, so I'm going to heal up by eating some cooked salmon that we got from the last episode, and we're going to keep going around trying to light this cave up a bit. That Skelly is still over there. He's not spotted us yet, but it's only a matter of time. How big's this? How big's this cave? That was a creeper. He spotted us. Hello, creeper. Boom. Boom. And boom. There we go. Oh, that's two skellies. That is pretty bad news, because they have got a real ranged attack on them. It could do us quite a lot of damage quite quickly. So we're going to continue going around the edge of this cave line thing. This cave's massive! Okay, I think we might get a couple of episodes out of this, because if I peek down there, that's a mine shaft, and that might be a spider spawner somewhere there. So yeah, okay, we'll do mine shafts another day, because we've got no gear, and it would be too hard right now, but we'll remember it's there. This cave is just epic. So we're just going to go around, still lighting up around the edges where we're not getting hit by mobs. Right, so I have just been round and lit a lot of this cave up, but as you can see there are a lot of skellies who are currently maybe going to take a look at us. I'm trying to avoid them. Nope, can't avoid him, he's coming for me, so we're going to have to try and take him out. So I'm going to take that off there, I'm going to put that there, and then I am going to knock a little hole down here, and I am going to tickle his toes. And another good way of just making sure that you don't get taken out straight away by the mobs, particularly when you're early game and weak, is just make little hidey holes like that to hide in, and then hopefully the mobs will continue to track you, but they can't actually hit you, particularly if you can get close enough to them that they don't really pay you too much of attention. So that skelly down there has not spotted us yet. I'm sure he will do shortly. We're just going to try and leave him to be him right now. So I'd like to get back to my furnace and hopefully make a bit of armour maybe. So we've got 13 more iron there, which means I'm going to start by making a shield, which is like the OP early game defense mechanism. So we take a shield and we're going to put that on our offhand. And sorry, I didn't cover off how you make that shield. So you need to get some planks in your inventory. I think it's 6. You put them in this Y shape, and then you drop an iron ingot in the top like that, and that gives you a shield. But obviously I've just made one, so we'll not make a second one. And I've put that shield on my offhand. You can see it just in the bottom left hand corner of the screen. If I press my right mouse button, it'll bring the shield up in front of us. Might look a little bit different to the shield you'll see in your game, because I've got what's called unobtrusive shield on, which is a mod, a very slight mod, but it is still a mod. That means that your shield doesn't block as much of your screen, so when I'm recording videos like this, you guys aren't just staring at a shield all the time. Okay, that's not a good place to fall down, especially since there's a skelly and a creeper down there. But we have now got a shield, so we might be able to deal with this skelly. There we go, we've got not today thank you advancement, and we're going to try and take the skelly out whilst keeping an eye on that creeper who's also coming. And the shield is good. A shield can block a creeper blast. So if I hold the shield up, boom, that creeper didn't even touch us. Is that another? Oh no, it's a zombie. It's okay. I thought it was a baby zombie. I was going to be slightly worried then. So I'm going to start and hopefully get some of these ores mined now. so we can get ourselves a little bit better up. But I'll just start by showing you this massive cave that I've just lit up, because I literally just ran around, lit it up and ran away again. But it's just the beginnings of a huge cave, look. So we're going to go around the edges of this and see what we can find from ores now. But I am going to light up here still so we don't get mobs dropping on our head. Yeah, because it's still too dark around this corner. And this is the important bit with doing any, certainly early days mining, is that you get lots of light into all the corners you can, because mobs can spawn up on ledges and everything, and then the creeper drops on your head. It's a bad day. I also need to eat again to regen some health. So I'm just going to run around this cave now and see how many ores I can mine. I'm going to stick with coal and iron. I'm not really going to get too into anything else today, and try and get ourselves a little bit well established so we can get the all important armor first levels and the buckets and things like that set up. So we just cleared out a bit of this cave area of the... Oh, there's a bit more iron there. Let's see if we can grab that iron. Might be getting a bit greedy now. So yeah, we cleared out a lot of this cave of iron, and we've got, what, 46 iron now? So that's a decent number to be making armour and bits and pieces with. I'm just going to throw a few more torches around while I can, and I'm not getting disturbed by mobs. Because keeping this thing lit up really well will help when we want to come and explore it a bit further. We'll just grab a little bit more coal, because you can never have enough coal, because we're going to need that to make some more torches shortly. We've only got 5 left on our hotbar, so that's going to make things difficult if we haven't got light. And I'm going to head back up to that little bit of smelting area that we set up the top and get the rest of this iron smelted up so we can make ourselves our first set of iron armor. So here's a good tip: pillaring up. So if you see an ore on a roof or something and you can't get to it, if you put some blocks in your hand, you can jump and stack them underneath your feet and pillar up. So that's good. It's a good way of getting away from hostile mobs as well. So if a hostile mob's chasing you, if you just throw a pillar underneath your feet, normally 2 or 3 high depending on the size of the mob, then that allows you to climb up out of their way. Obviously if it's like a skelly and they're shooting you with arrows, that's not as effective, but certainly for anything like a little mob of zombies, or even a iron golem, which we'll cover off in another episode, then that's a good way of just escaping getting into too much trouble. So we've got, I reckon, over a stack of iron on us now, so we're going to head back up to our little entrance area, which I think is up here and to the left. Yeah, there we go. And we are going to go and smelt this iron and make ourselves our first iron armor of the series. That will be nice. So we're going to drop all the 64 in there. We're going to put 8 pieces of coal in there to smelt it up, and that should give us enough iron to be going on with for today. What we like for coal, so we've got 50 coal. So while we're waiting for that iron to smelt up, we're just going to gather a little bit more coal. So I'm just going to pillar up to this ceiling here. Should just get it in range of the pickaxe. Then I can take all this coal down. And there we go, we're at 15 levels now, because coal, as we covered in the last episode, gives you experience points. So I'm just going to make sure we get everything we can out of this. There we go, I think that's all the coal. We'll drop back down and pick it all up. And we should have the best part of a stack of coal coming out of here as well. Yeah, just over a stack of coal. We'll probably have to make some more torches shortly, so that'll get used up fairly quickly again. But it's always good if you see some coal, get your mind up. I am just going to drop a couple of torches down here, because I don't like the way that mobs could potentially creep up on us in this cave. But this has been a really good find today. I've been really happy that we found this cave. It's going to serve us well. Obviously there's the abandoned mine shaft down the bottom of it, and it looks like it goes really deep, so it might even get us down to diamond level quite simply. There's a tunnel down here that keeps going and going and going, and it leads to water, and it leads to deep slate. So this is a new block we've not yet seen. Deep slate might mean that we can find ourselves diamonds, because she's starting to get down to the place where diamonds will spawn then. Hey, this could be a good little route down here. And very tight, so mobs aren't going to spawn on our heads. Having said that, there is a skelly there. I'm not going to go any further down there, but I think we might use that to get a bit deeper into the world later, possibly in the next episode, or maybe in one or two after that. I don't think we'll do caving in the next episode, that would be a bit repetitive. But I tell you what, tell me in the comments, leave me a comment, tell me what you want to see in the next episode, because this is about your series. Obviously we've concentrated on mining and iron and coal, particularly today. Do you want me to do some more of that? Do you want me to mix it up and do a bit more farming probably in the next episode? Might start and look at animals. Drop a comment in the comment section and let me know. We just broke our iron pickaxe, so now we are officially gone through a full pickaxe worth of mining, so we're going to get ourselves back up into the cave. I'm going to see if this iron's finished smelting yet. No, it's not, but we've got a bit. You'll notice we got the XP sound then as well, so every time we smelt something up in the furnace, we do get a little bit of XP for that, having done that action. So I am going to pick up the iron pickaxe now. I'm going to take the rest of this gear out of the smelter. We're going to take the furnace with us, and we are going to head back up to the house and just have a little look at what we've managed to gather today in this little quick mining session. And now we've come across a problem. So we've been down in the mines for that long that it's turned to dark and we don't have a bed on us. So we are going to have to hoof it quickly, because I can hear a spider, so that's likely to be quite a quick attacking mob. We are going to have to hoof it back to base quick as we possibly can, avoiding all mobs, so we don't get our first death of the series. So far so good. Actually, it's quite quiet for mobs right now, but we'll take that. And it looks like our wheat field has grown up while we've been out and about in the caves as well, so there's a fair bit of wheat to harvest over there. A couple of cows having a swim. Okay, fine, you do you cows. But now I just want to account for what we've got. So we've got another 16 raw iron there to smelt up, so we're going to set that going with a couple of blocks. We've then got some we've got another full stack of iron, so that's going to be nearly a stack and a half, nearly 2 stacks of iron that we managed to gather. We've also got a lot of coal, so we've got nearly a stack and a half of coal. We've got some diorite, so diorite's a decorative block in the game, and we'll cover that when we do some building. A little bit of dirt, a little bit of gravel, a little bit of granite, which again is another decorative block. Some flint, we've got some andesite, that's another decorative block, and we've got some cobblestone. And a couple of bits of bone from wrestling with some skeletons and some arrows, etc. So that's been quite good. Now what I want to do is put some of this iron to use, because at the minute all we've made so far is an iron axe, and you can see from our little man in the picture there we've got no armour. So we are going to enter into our crafting table, and we're going to make our first iron chest plate. We're going to make our first iron leggings. We're going to make our first iron boots. And we're going to make our first iron helmet. So then if I come into this, we can equip all of those, and we are suited up. Very nice, looking much stronger now. That is going to work out really nicely, but there is more we can do with iron yet, because we still have 14 to use. So we've got an iron pickaxe. We're going to treat ourselves to an iron axe, and we'll retire the stone one. We'll treat ourselves to an iron shovel, and we'll retire the stone shovel. We're going to make our first sword of the game, so we can actually defend ourselves. And we will make the all-important bucket. And the bucket is a really useful tool in Minecraft, because it allows us to use water, and water is really useful in a lot of different ways. So there we go. We have made our first full set of iron tools. We've got ourselves completely suited up with all our iron armour, and we've got more than enough iron to smelt down and continue to keep us going for the next few episodes. So I hope you liked this episode. I hope you liked the little caving adventure we went on today, and gathering up some critical resources to get the game going. And I shall see you all next time. Thanks very much. Like and subscribe, and I shall see you soon. See ya. Bye.